guys, welcome back to my page and thank you for always watching my videos. Today we're going to be talking about TikTok, one of the most booming platforms on social media nowadays. Yeah, as we know, TikTok promotes the youth culture, youth creativity, youth connectivity. TikTok has helped so many people out there. There are people living their dream lives today because of TikTok. There are many small business out there booming right now because of TikTok. There are people who are still growing and having that mindset that tomorrow life is going to be better because of TikTok. What would you do if TikTok is being banned in your country? What would you do if somebody tells you that all your investment on TikTok are going to be crumbled in the next few minutes? Ladies and gentlemen, the US proposed ban on TikTok is the big problem we are facing right now. I know how the youth, the people out there in the United States are feeling right now. This decision, I don't think is a good one. What is your opinion? This video have gotten so many details and I hope you can pay attention to the details because it is what is happening. This is what is happening. Check out this video.
The government's effort to ban TikTok has been a subject of significant debate and legal scrutiny. On January 10th, 2025, the Supreme Court heard arguments regarding a federal law that mandates TikTok's parent company, ByteDance, to divest its U.S. operations by January 19th, 2025, or face a nationwide ban. The government cited national security concerns, emphasizing the potentials for the Chinese government to access the American users' data. The justice appeared inclined to uphold the law, with several expressing apprehension about China's influence and data privacy uses. However, TikTok has contested the ban, arguing that it infringes on First Amendment right by suppressing the freedom of expression for its American users. The company also contends that there is no concrete evidence demonstrating that it poses a unique threat compared to other social media platforms. Despite these arguments, the Supreme Court justice remained largely unconvinced during the recent hearing. A ban on TikTok could have significant repercussions. Content creators and businesses, many US-based creators and small businesses rely on TikTok for income and marketing. A ban on TikTok could disrupt their operations and financial stability. TikTok has become a central platform for youth culture, creativity, and social interactions.
The Supreme Court heard oral arguments today.
Its removal could impact the digital lives of millions of youths out there in America.
By January 19th. But after hearing a lot of the questioning and
according to the Supreme Court, if ByteDance does not comply with the divestiture's requirement by January 19th, 2025, TikTok will be removed from app stores, preventing new downloads and updates, eventually rendering the app unusable. The Supreme Court's final decision is anticipated before this deadline.
But it will start to degrade as you're unable to get updates.
This situation remains dynamic with potential implications for international relations, economic interest, and digital freedom.
For some First Amendment experts, they believe that
stakeholders are closely monitoring the development as the deadline approaches.
Because it creates this kind of slippery slope. But at the same time,
some critics behind the ban
really targets foreign adversary ownership.
Critics argue that banning TikTok could infringe on First Amendment rights, as it limits American access to a platform for self-expressions and communications. Such actions might set a precedent for restricting other forms of media or social platforms. TikTok hosts thousands of US-based content creators, many of whom rely on the platform for income. A ban could disrupt these livelihoods and damage small businesses that uses TikTok for marketing. It could also deter foreign tech companies from investing in the US due to fears of similar actions.
Now, the full ban is supposed to
The US government has cited national security concerns, particularly around data privacy and potential ties to the Chinese government. However, critics argue that there is insufficient evidence proving that TikTok poses a unique or imminent threat compared to other social media platforms out there. The ban may exacerbate tensions between the US and China, affecting diplomatic relations and potentially leading to retaliatory measures against US companies operating in China. Opponents suggest that banning TikTok is an extreme measure when regulatory oversight, transparency agreements, or data storage in the US could address security concerns without removing the app entirely. TikTok plays a significant role in shaping youth culture, offering a platform for creativity and social interactions. A ban could alienate younger generations and disrupt their digital lives.
They waited in line in the bitter cold for a chance to hear or if they wanted to ban TikTok.
While supporters of the ban emphasize safeguarding national security, critics believe there are more balanced approaches to address concerns without resorting to an outright prohibition. Ladies and gentlemen, if this is your first time watching my video, please go to the subscription button, hit like and share. Don't forget to let us know your opinion. Tell us what you think about the US banning of TikTok. This is a very serious issue in our society, and I